Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning as we talk about International Mother Earth Day. Tell us what is the basis for this? What's the significance of commemorating International Mother Earth Day?
Hi, okay, sure. Well, Earth Day really is one of these flagship environmental celebration commemorations like World Environment Day.
Yeah,
And it's really just a time put aside for us to reflect on, as you all were saying earlier, why environmental protection is such a critical part of what we need to ensure that we do on a daily basis, especially now. The COVID-19 pandemic rightly is at, top of our minds, but,
yeah.
we also have to reflect on the fact that, it's humanity's own sort of intrusion into the natural world that has resulted in some of these what they call emergent diseases,
Mm-hmm.
starting to affect us. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really a time for us to kind of step back and understand our impact in the natural world and to
Mm-hmm.
demonstrate our support
But,
for
mm-hmm.
continued environmental protection
But I know,
by personally as well as in the ways at which we can encourage our governments and private sector to continue um, their work, or if they're not doing as good a job, to push them to do a better job for environmental protection.
and I know that the Cropper Foundation, as we said earlier, was set up to do just that, you know, to, to provide efforts or to support efforts with regard to sustainable development. So what I know that we mentioned as well, that you would be having a workshop series. Tell us more of what you're doing to commemorate World Mother Earth Day.
Sure, of course. Well, we can't, of course, get together in person, even though that would be preferable. So we thought, what could we do in this new sort of digital normal? And the foundation has been lucky enough, in its 20-year history to have a really incredible network of professionals,
Yes.
many of whom, like myself, started straight out of university.
Mm-hmm.
And they've gone on to do great things in the field of sustainable development and
Mm-hmm.
environmental protection. So we thought, we often get the question from students, especially, how do you get involved in an environmental career? Or, I really want to do my part for conservation, but, I'm not too sure how I'm going to get into that field. I'm maybe not good at science, or I don't think I have the subjects to get involved in environmental protection. So we thought, let's put together a webinar series of people across a diverse range of fields to help give advice to young and sometimes not so young people who want to have a career in protecting the earth. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're looking at persons from the foundation's own network in environmental economics and environmental diplomacy, marine biology, environmental law and activism,
Yeah.
and also climate change science
So,
across,
mhm.
starting from today and ending on Friday.
Okay, so it's for the rest of the week. And very quickly, if persons wanted to participate, is it open to the public and how can they get involved?
Yes, it is. They can go to any of our social media platforms. They can just look for the Cropper Foundation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And there are links across all those platforms to register.
All right. Thank you so much, Omar Mohammed, CEO of the Cropper Foundation, for joining us this morning as we talk about International Mother Earth or International Earth Day, which is being commemorated today, Carrie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I like the
Definitely.
fact that it's a number of young people involved in the workshop. And